Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Okay, so if you haven't seen any movement, this could be why. All right? It doesn't mean you won't see any movement. It's just if you haven't seen any movement until now, this is most likely the reason why. Now, this could be your energy or it could be the other person's energy. Somebody here has a lot of insecurities when it comes to love. It's most likely why they jumped the fence. This person jumped the fence and then may have had doubt in the action they took, because there's a rooster here. Either they have or soon will get this wake-up call. They're looking back at the snake. And so the snake is their insecurities. It's their the things that made them feel insecure and made them run. Okay, here. It's what motivated them to do this. They had trust issues, obviously. So, what we see over here in these Lenormand here, it looks like there was a conflict, or that this person is conflicted. It has to do with conflict here. Anger. Maybe they're angry over what they believed was happening. There could have been a confrontation. It could be that this person has a temper, and it could be that they got very angry because of something they believe, because of feelings of betrayal. You know, and so this is what made them run, and now they're heavily burdened by it. The cross is here, so they're heavily burdened by a decision they took to jump the fence, and that which motivated them. So that which motivated them to jump that fence could be in question. They could be now conflicted over what they initially were thinking, over what motivated them to take that decision. Possibly there was a conflict in this, in the leaving. You know, maybe they left, maybe there was an argument, or maybe they just left something, you know, something harsh, some harsh words in parting. They would have left very abruptly. There was an argument. It had to do with, there was an argument about the coin. It's about planting the coin. The coin, it could, because there's two people holding this coin. It's not just one person. And that's what makes this different. There was an argument about that, whether or not they were going to take this opportunity, or whether or not there was a real opportunity here. Or it could have been about this person's feelings even. I feel like there was no trust here. They weren't trusting that they were going to have that new beginning, and they weren't trusting about everything that person was pouring out to them, about the emotions that were being poured out to them, about what this person was telling them emotionally, about their feelings. So there was trust issues here, a lot of insecurities around something that was supposed to start. And somebody left abruptly. because they felt they knew the truth in the moment. Now, of course, they jumped the fence and they are looking back and they're questioning their motives for having done so. They're looking back. Yeah, I see. They're looking back. They threw their, so somebody did have a temper. They threw the tools down, just scattered on that bench, and left abruptly. And then they come back to the scene in their mind, and they are looking back, okay, at their motives for having done so. Why did I do this? Because they have to look back at where they've been to know how they landed here and to know how to move forward. They felt in the past that they couldn't rely on what that person was telling them because of these cards I'm seeing here. That it wasn't, whatever was happening there, they didn't feel it was going to last. Yeah. And so they're restless here. Again, there's a lot of insecurities. There's a restlessness here. I feel like they were in the Four of Swords trying to heal. I feel like now it's like there is a restlessness. There's a sudden doubt that is cast upon this past decision here. The Magician. Okay, so see, yeah, something was revealed, or they thought, having to do with a love situation, which is why it's in the reverse and why they left. So this has to do with why they left, these cards here. And then Temperance is here. So their challenge is going to be in making adjustments, okay? When it comes to the ghosts of the past need to be overcome if they wish to proceed, with this healing, with this reconciliation that they now desire, especially with because they're looking back and they're thinking, uh-oh, what did I do? Did I make a mistake? Because this person I left, well, they are the one. I feel they are the one for me. I still feel they are the one for me. And so even if time has passed, they're looking back and they're thinking this person was the one for me. So the challenge would be clearly in making adjustments with Temperance and bringing things back into balance. Because the ghosts here of the past, they have most likely been, or they were what was causing all of the problems. Okay, and even what I could say, what is causing a lot of the problems, because we have the card of movement here. And we have the card of fear. So that those two words can tell you that they're afraid to make a move. Just there. Because they're unsure, you see. They thought they knew, but now they're not so sure, and they're looking at an opportunity. And the thing is, they put this opportunity up on the shelf. We see that here. They did. Well, here they're putting it up on a limb, okay? But the opportunity, they still greatly desire it. They still want to talk about it because he's the negotiator, right? So he may not do well when it comes to feelings, but he is a good negotiator and he's very persuasive. And he's very tempted. He's very tempted to reach out, to go back or to try to have this conversation with this person. Very, 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 very tempted to do this. And why? Because he's still in love with this person. And he may have made a mistake, and he's not very good at admitting to others or even to himself when he's wrong. But he still loves. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. He still loves. Look at, that's the makeup card. Kiss, kiss and make up. So, oh, yeah. And there, look. He's tired of being alone. He's tired of being alone. hmm That's why he's so restless here. And he still has these feelings of love for this person. And now there's a lot of doubt on a decision that he made. He's burdened by it, but yet is afraid to make this move. So let's have a look here. And so the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's, yeah, see, they're extremely careful, and extremely cautious. They do not take very many risks. First of all, they don't like to lose, and they like to be in control. Um, there's a new way that will present itself to this person with her being there. And okay, so I have a couple here, okay? And there's a new way that will present itself to this king who's so very tempted but doesn't know, what to do. A new way presents itself. And it's new information, and it's found in the past, because the wisdom, the hermit, he's looking to the past and he's seeking this wisdom. And it looks like he finds it, because there it is. Except that with that piece of information, he finds he still feels the need to be extremely cautious with it, yeah. Because he still has many fears that he's still dealing with, many insecurities that he's still dealing with. But in order to get the bigger picture of what was and what can be, he needs to go back. Okay, so he needs to reach out to this person and perhaps apply this new information that he's found. And I think that once he gets over his fear and actually takes the action, I think he'll be surprised. Okay, because I have a couple here, and both of you are in the upright. So that's already a really good thing, because it tells me that you're both still interested, even though he doesn't know it and he's very much afraid. But he's got a lot of insecurities, and it comes from the past that he needs to overcome. So here at the heart of the reading, and it is the central issue, is movement and fear. Okay, so let's begin with this one. This is a reminder. It's a reminder that all things change as part of the cycle of life. This could portend a physical move or a release from restriction, a release from fear and waiting. Okay. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted, because progress can only be made of letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. You may need to forgive, and this could be someone or yourself even, in order for this movement to happen. Fear. This marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this part of your journey. You or them. It's whoever this energy belongs to. Okay? What are you afraid of? And is your fear valid? Those are questions you need to ask. Have you seen actual evidence of adversity and trouble? Or are you seeing false evidence which gives the appearance of being real? Well, that could very much be the case here with death riding here. The ghosts of the past could easily leave you seeing false evidence. Okay? They can easily give the appearance of something being real when it's not. Fear is a crippling companion and indicates a loss of faith and connection to the divine. You're being asked to remember that the divine doesn't give you anything you can't handle. So, you can do this. You can accomplish this. You can get over whatever this is, these ghosts of the past, these fears. And you can make this move. This move must not be resisted. So, this next step, this movement, brings challenges that must not be resisted, because progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. Remember. So, what do you have to let go of? Fear. Where are these fears coming from? The ghosts of the past. And that's exactly what chased this person over the fence. And they didn't see it until it was too late. But now, if they make this move, and I believe they will, this person is going to return. Okay? So, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.